You're listening to Soap Dirt, the latest in television entertainment news.
Hey, Bold and the Beautiful fans. We have got Steffy Forrester back to LA soon, and it's going to be quite a rocky homecoming. It's Belinda from Soap Dirt. We're going to dig into what Steffy is going to do when she returns. But first, hit that subscribe button if you're not following us. All right, so actress Jackie Wood is back from maternity leave, baby number 5, and she has been filming for about a month. So Steffy is due back on our TV screens very, very soon, and she's going to have lots of things to do because of Luna and Finn and Sheila and Lee and others. The first thing is, obviously, Steffy's going to want to reconnect with her hubby, Finn. It's been so many weeks that Steffy's been gone. Ever since Liam was shot and the fake cancer reveal came out, you know, Steffy left to decompress, but that was just a cover story for Jackie's maternity leave. And obviously she and Finn talk and they miss each other very much. And she's got Kelly and Hayes both with her. So Steffy's going to want to kiss and hug her husband and make love to Finn, all that. But her doctor hubby is also going to be on edge because there's this terrible bombshell that needs to be dropped on Steffy. And of course, Ridge might beat Finn to it and tell Steffy about Luna first, but I'm really hoping that Steffy gets the news from Finn. I don't even think Ridge wants to be the one to break the awful news to Steffy that Luna is alive, because Ridge recently said he didn't want to take Steffy's peace of mind away from her. But no matter who tells her about Luna being alive, any peace of mind that Steffy has found is going to be instantly ripped away. Finding out that Lunatic Luna is still among the living, that's going to ruin the vibe of Steffy and Finn's sweet reconnection once she's back. Everybody wants to hide it from Steffy until Luna has been rearrested and is back in jail. But right now, that seems like it's a long shot and it may not happen at all. So that leads us into the second thing that Steffy's likely going to do when she's back. I bet she's going to march over to see Finn's mom, Dr. Li Finnegan, and Steffy may confront her about lying to everybody and saying that Luna died and letting everybody breathe a sigh of relief thinking they were free of that monster. Steffy was, of course, thrilled when Lee pulled something similar and nursed Finn back to health when he was shot by Sheila. But Steffy's going to be horrified that Lee was doing the same thing and nursing Luna back to health secretly. So when Steffy finds out Luna is pregnant with Will's child, that's going to just kind of exponentially make the horror worse. She's going to be so worried about Katie and Will and Finn and Elektra. But I do doubt that Steffy is going to feel sorry for Bill at all, because his getting Luna that pardon is what set all this in motion. And Steffy's also going to be horrified for that innocent little baby that is baking in Luna's belly because she has a lunatic for a mother. So Steffy's going to be absolutely furious with Lee and with Bill for keeping Luna at his mansion again instead of sending her straight to prison. Steffy's probably still going to be hating on Poppy because she's a reason that Luna even exists and is part of her family now. So another thing Steffy's going to do after she's brought up to speed on everything is I think she's going to try and clean house. And I think the most important task at the top of her to-do list is going to be to make sure Luna goes straight back to prison and never sees the light of day again. I don't think she's going to care that she's pregnant with Will's kid or anybody's kid. I think Steffy might dial 911 and tell them, come take her away. Because if Luna is in prison, she can't be a threat to Steffy or anyone she loves. Luna can have the baby in prison and then they can take it from her and give it to somebody stable and sane to raise. And then Luna can spend the rest of her life behind bars. That's what everybody wants. Even her dad, Finn, and her mom, Poppy, and her Aunt Grandma Lee. So I'm pretty sure Steffi's going to do everything in her power to get Luna back in prison, whether or not there is a baby in her belly that may or may not be a Spencer. And then Steffy is going to make sure that lunatic Luna is never in her family's lives ever, ever again. Another thing Steffy has got to do, though, is to deal with the shock of her dad, Ridge, betraying her mom, Taylor. We all know Steffy thought she was coming home to see her parents get married and to see Taylor get her happily ever after with Ridge like she's wanted for a while. But instead, Steffy's got to deal with the fact that Ridge broke Taylor's heart and he left her for Brooke yet again. And to top it all off, Ridge instantly remarried Brooke. Like same day he broke up with Taylor, he remarried Brooke. I think Steffy is going to go absolutely nuclear on her father for breaking his promise to her and Taylor. And if Steffy doesn't, and they have her wimp out the way they had Thomas wimp out, well, it's just terrible writing. We'll see. Ridge swore that he would not break Taylor's heart, but that's exactly what Ridge did. And now he plans to spend forever with Brooke. Official fall spoilers for Bold and the Beautiful say that Steffy spends time supporting and comforting Taylor, who is nursing her broken heart. So the last thing Steffy needs to do, which is on a more positive note, by the way, is to catch up with Liam and see how he is doing since the whole awful crisis with Dr. Grace Buckingham, faking the whole Liam dying of a brain tumor thing. And of course, Steffy will see that Liam is doing great now. He's got a new lease on life, and he and Hope are in the process of reconciling. So Steffy will probably be happy to find out Liam and Hope are back together and that Hope is done with Carter. Steffy never liked Hope being with Carter. And so I do think Steffy will be happy that engagement between Hope and Carter is officially broken. I do expect Hope and Liam to pick up speed and maybe even get married again now that they know they belong together and November Sweeps is almost here. So Steffy is definitely going to have a lot of catching up to do with all that. And also the big reveal that Hope for the Future was reinstated while she was gone. Carter talked Ridge into saying yes to the dress line and setting it back up at Forrester Creation. So I think Steffy will be okay with that because she and Hope are done feuding. And I think that is going to be one of the least dramatic things from her return. So we should get Steffy back on our screens very soon. As I said, Jackie Wood has been back shooting for weeks, and it's going to be a whirlwind. From the moment she touches down, we're going to see Steffy reunite with her beloved Finn. And then she's going to find out her two worst nightmares came true. One, that Ridge ditched her mom, Taylor, betrayed her, and then promptly remarried Brooke. And number two, Steffy will be absolutely disgusted that Luna is not dead. She's back, she's pregnant, and she's not going anywhere anytime soon.
Thank you for being a loyal listener. Follow us wherever you get your podcast, because you don't want to miss the next episode. Soap Dirt is on all the major podcast platforms, including Apple Podcast, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and more.